Remember 2, 3 years ago, we used to say Ramadan Karim this, Ramadan Karim that. We used to, people were terrified of Ramadan Karim Benzema. However, I think there's a new player we need to talk about with that because Ramadan Lamine Yamal, ladies and gentlemen, is something you've never seen before. This guy is too good. He's the best player in the world. I don't even want to hear anything. Like, come on. It's clear. Just he does things out of nothing. He makes things out of absolutely nothing. And there are very few players who do that, who are capable of doing that. Pedri is one of them, and we're so great. We're so grateful that we should be grateful that Barcelona has Pedri and Lamine Yamal, two of the very rare players who make things out of nothing. And today was so good, man. Today was so good. Barcelona versus Villarreal, 4-1. Villarreal, not an easy game. They're third on the league table. They've been playing decent football. Again, they're third on the league table. And today it was not just about the win because Barcelona have been winning in the last few games. Today was more about the conviction with which we won. It was more about if you asked me till yesterday, seeing Barcelona's recent performances, would I really believe that Barcelona can make a comeback against Atletico Madrid? Obviously, I believe that because it's my club. But at the end of the day, if you just see the performances that we were having since the game against Atletico Madrid and Girona, we weren't really convincing enough to be like, oh, we can make a comeback against Atletico Madrid. But today proved it. Today shows that we can do it because we did it against the third best team in La Liga. Atletico Madrid are fourth, and I know Atletico Madrid have better players. Let's be honest, but still, it's today showed us. Today made us believe that this midweek, we can actually make a comeback, and I think it should be possible because the way our players played today, it was absolutely phenomenal, lads. It was. Oh my days! I just loved the game today. Everybody from back to front, it was good. The game didn't start off really well. It was not like we weren't threatened, but nor did we threaten. It was like a very cagey affair. It was like the ball was in the middle. We had a lot of possession, and we were letting Villarreal have a bit of possession as well. So the ball was in the middle. Barcelona were creating chances, and the misses. Oh my days! Jules Koundé, what a miss that was! Jules Koundé missed an absolute Lamine Yamal, I think it was, who played the ball so well to Jules Koundé, and he just misses that. And I thought it's more of the same. I thought it's just like every other game we've been having. We get chances, and then we keep fluffing our chances. We don't convert the chances we get, and then the opponent we panic and we go higher with the high line, and the opponent just takes advantage of that. And today, thankfully, that didn't happen because Lamine Yamal, ladies and gentlemen, Lamine Yamal happened. Lamine Yamal was the what the fuck? Sorry, I'm getting distracted because I'm watching the Manchester City game as well. But yes, Lamine Yamal, the first goal. Fermin Lopez and Balde put pressure on the Villarreal player, and we win the ball back. And Fermin Lopez with a brilliant ball. And Fermin Lopez has been so incredible this season, and he just passes the ball to Lamine Yamal, and Lamine Yamal. Again, you can't expect him to score in a one-on-one again. Against Girona, he tried to chip the keeper, didn't work. But today it worked. Lamine Yamal didn't try anything, just slotted the ball at the back of the net, and Lamine Yamal scored a goal. Not long after, though, Barcelona got the second, and that was something else. Because I was watching the game, I was like, yo, Koundé passes to Lamine Yamal. I was like, okay, Lamine is going to pass to Koundé. Lamine is going to pass to Koundé. But that's not what happens because Lamine Yamal takes the ball. Lamine Yamal cuts in. Lamine Yamal goes past two players and he scores. Oh my days. How can you look at this player? How can you genuinely look at Lamine Yamal play football and think that he's not the best player in the world? I genuinely don't understand. People say football is dead. People say, oh my days, we don't get players like that anymore, good players, entertaining players. Lamine Yamal literally makes football worth watching. If Lamine Yamal played for something like a Wrexham United, that's not even a team, what the fuck? For any team in the world, and Lamine Yamal is playing in that, it's going to be entertaining because Lamine Yamal is entertaining. And then the second half comes in. We have Pedri, so many players coming in, and Lamine Yamal gets a hat-trick. And what a ball by Pedri. Pedri, instant impact. Pedri just shows what we're missing when he's not on the pitch. Pedri is the best midfielder in the world, if not the best player in the world. Again, we're so lucky that we can be calling three players from our team the best players in the world. And that's just something incredible because today we just saw it, Pedri, Lamine Yamal, both masterclasses because even in the fourth goal, Pedri, what a incisive pass straight to Kunde. Kunde passes it to Lewandowski. Thankfully, this time he's not trying to shoot because he clearly can't do that, as we saw from the miss. But Lewandowski scores a goal as well. 4-1 for Barcelona. This is what we need against Atletico Madrid as well. And I think I really believe that Barcelona can achieve it. Barcelona can pull it off because we have a team that if we do take our chances, we create like 10, 5, 6 clear chances every game. There's no reason for us to not believe that we can make a comeback against Atletico Madrid, especially Atletico Madrid, who are not having the best of games. Even Club Brugge, they weren't really convincing against them as well. So Barcelona, I really do think we have a chance against Atletico. Now talking about the players, I think all of them had good performances. João Garcia, we can't really say anything about the goal because he couldn't have done anything about it. That was one negative of the game, a negative of the game because the way we defended the corner, it's not good. It's not good. Imagine we are in the semi-final of the Champions League and Arsenal are playing against us. They're going to eat us alive in corners if this is how we're going to defend. But apart from that, I think João Garcia didn't really have anything to do. I think there was one instance where he came out of the goal. His again that side of his game we don't need to talk about. We already know he does all these things that are necessary for a Barcelona goalkeeper. Talking about left back, Alejandro Balde had a decent game as well. Jules Koundé, thankfully, had a good game. Apart from that miss, obviously, Jules Koundé with an assist as well. He was really good today. I think no, Lamine Yamal's goal wouldn't count for an assist. So an assist for Koundé. Koundé was good. He kept the ball. He defended well. The centre backs, Pau Cubarsí was decent as well. Pau Cubarsí was good. But Eric Garcia, oh my days, Eric Garcia was so good. And when again, of course, we're missing Frankie de Jong. But another reason I'd be a bit skeptical about a comeback against Atletico Madrid would be because we don't have Eric Garcia. And that's a big miss because Eric Garcia today again was incredible. He's been incredible all season and he's just been so reliable in any position you want to play him in because he ended the game playing as a CDM, I think. And if you I don't know, man. I don't know Eric Garcia if he's not against Atletico Madrid. I think we should be playing Ronald Araujo. In my opinion, I think Ronald Araujo should be the starter for Barcelona. And moving on to that, again, let's talk about the substitutes in defense as well. Ronald Araujo did come on, didn't have much to do, so can't really talk about him. The CDM partnership was... this is one thing I didn't like about the game, okay? When Dani Olmo is playing, we've seen a lot of times Dani Olmo, when he's playing in a deeper role, he's been playing he's been playing better this season than in an advanced role. And yet we saw more of a 4-3-3 while we were watching the game. And Dani Olmo and Fermin Lopez were the attacking midfielders. That's why I think there was a lack of balance in the first half for much of it. Because if we are real, did the team actually create chances or it was just Lamine Yamal's masterclass? First half I didn't really like that much until Pedri came on. Until Pedri came on, the game wasn't as enticing as it was after Pedri came in. And I think that's clear. That's clear because Dani Olmo, it wasn't... Oh, and Semenyo scores. Anyways, so it's really... How do I put it? Dani Olmo needs to be playing in much of a deeper role. He should have been with Bernal, and Bernal had a good performance again. Bernal was really good again. And Fermin Lopez should have been the number 10. But again, anyways, Dani Olmo missed a chance. Dani Olmo wasn't really that good. Fermin Lopez was absolutely incredible. Once again, Fermin Lopez has been so good the entire season. Oh my days. He makes a chance. He gives the pass for Lamine Yamal's first goal. And he was just, even in the end, he created a chance that Marcus Rashford didn't really make anything of, but he was really good, Fermin Lopez. And then who came on for Dani Olmo? Dani Olmo was substituted, right? We had Pedri, of course. Pedri was absolutely phenomenal. I don't even know what to say about this guy. He created two chances. The control that he brings to the game is just something that can't be talked about. How important he is to the team. It won't show in any statistic. But that's how good Pedri was today. And with Pedri, anything is possible. This weekend, this midweek, we're going to do it against Atletico Madrid. If Pedri is playing, if Lamine Yamal is playing, if Rafinha is playing, because Rafinha was really good. Rafinha didn't get a goal, Rafinha didn't get an assist, but the way he was playing, this is what I want to watch. He was direct, he was taking on players, he was winning dribbles, he was successfully dribbling past players, and the skills were really good as well. He did create a lot, but there was no chance per se for Rafinha. But Lamine Yamal, on the other hand, 3 goals. I mean, what's there to say? Lamine Yamal was so good today, man. Lamine Yamal was so good. It was not just about the goals; it was about the entire thing. Even in the start, from the start, Lamine Yamal was so electric. And this season, I made a video saying Lamine Yamal wasn't as good as he was last season because he is getting more output. Of course, he's getting more goals and assists, but the way he was playing on the field, on the pitch, it wasn't as convincing again as it was last season because he was taking on players, he was creating chances out of nothing. And now we're seeing that. Now we're seeing that because I think during the start of the season he also had the injury, so we need to think about it as well. But now it seems like Lamine Yamal is completely fit. Lamine Yamal is performing so good, man. Lamine Yamal is so fucking good. Lamine Yamal is the best player in the world, and this is the dilemma Barcelona fans have. Come on, am I supposed to say Pedri for the Ballon d'Or or Lamine Yamal for the Ballon d'Or? I don't understand. And again, the Ferran Torres, I don't know what to say. Ferran Torres, I think, is the only player I have nothing positive to say about because there were 1 or 2 chances where he should have been in better positions. We talk about, Ferran Torres and the positive of his positive thing about him being his positioning is really elite, but I didn't see that today. His finishing is bad, anyways, but his positioning wasn't there as well today. So for some reason, I don't know. Ferran Torres was really, he didn't do anything today. He didn't do anything. And then Rob Lewandowski came in. He scored a goal. It was decent. Anyway, it was a good game. It was a good game. We should be happy. I'm more concerned about, I thought Barcelona would win this, but I'm more concerned about the Copa del Rey midweek. And you can, I think you can tell by the way I'm talking. Everything I'm bringing up Atletico Madrid because that game is at the back of my mind since we lost to Atletico. Because I really want this, man. Come on, we need to get the treble. We need to get the treble. If we do win, and again, imagine this as well. You know why the Atletico Madrid game is so important? Because after this, if we face them in the Champions League in the quarterfinals, we need to have a psychological advantage. Right now, if they defeat us, if they knock us out of the Copa del Rey, I think they'll have a mental advantage over Barcelona, and that's something we don't want. This game is so important that we're going to talk about this game later, man. We need to make a match preview for Atletico Madrid anyway. For now, at least FC Barcelona, my beautiful Catalan club, we win. We're 4 points ahead. And Real Madrid, the ball is in your court now. Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya.